It's the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. Hi, and welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So, special evening edition. Didn't have time this morning, and what can I say? Better late than never. There's lots of things I can't say. That's all I'm going to say. That's all the things I'm going to say today. Visit us on the... Getting it all mixed up. So, took my car to my friend's place yesterday so he could look at my mirror. For those of you just tuning in, someone sideswiped my car and messed up my mirror. Just the glass, or so I thought. Upon further review, the whole mirror was starting to come off the side of the car because the guy hit it good enough so that it was started to come loose. So I thought, oh, well, maybe I can just epoxy it back onto the car and that'll be fine. So my friend put some stuff on and held the mirror up to the rest of the car and said, here, hold this. So I stood there for about 10 minutes. And then he said, you know, if it isn't sticking by now, it's not going to stick. So I let go and it didn't stick. And I said, okay. So went online and I bought a replacement part, and it was only $60, and it'll be here someday. Someday with an M, kind of like when, never. So it will get here when it does. And then he said, bring it back, and he'll help me put it in. In the meantime, I had bought a replacement glass for the mirror, thinking that was the only problem, from the local Saturn, and I paid $34 for that. So I took that to his house at the same time that I went there, obviously. I mean, it would be really hard for me to bring it to him if I wasn't already there. I can't just say, you know, I'm just going to throw it from my house to his house. I mean, it's glass, it'll break. Plus, he lives 8 miles away. I mean, how far do you think I could throw a mirror, for crying out loud? So, when you buy replacement parts, you know, they're pretty close to the right size, they're pretty close to what you need, but it's not exact. So he tried to fit the glass into the mirror, and it didn't quite fit. It was just a little too big. So he started to sand it down, file it down. So he spent about a half an hour doing this, and he was so close, but it was just very tedious and frustrating. So he went to put it back into the mirror, and then he said, I know what I can do. Because he got about 2/3 of it in, and then the third was sticking out because it was a little bit out like that. Well, my hands are this way, a little bit out like that. So he put it in, and then he took a ball peen hammer and he just tap, 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 tap. Well, he tapped it the wrong way, and the end of the mirror snapped. And then it fit just fine because there were pieces of the mirror missing. So that's how it looks now. It's good enough for driving, and so it'll fix itself when it does. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.